All right, welcome back. It is Monday, February 6th, and we have one producer that's here, one producer that's on the way. Carla, welcome. Welcome to the
Hello.
show.
Thank
Um,
you. Glad
we've
to
been
be
we've been teasing
here.
this for a couple weeks, just edging our viewers with better content.
Wow. Some edging going on. Yeah,
Yep,
Sean's
that's
slacking, so I'm the only one here right now.
yeah. It's gonna be better content. Get that monetization on YouTube, and then we can start paying everybody. That's the goal.
Let's go.
We're getting everybody out of the hood.
I need it.
Getting the fellas and the what's the like female
Ladies?
term? Is it ladies? Like fellas and
Ladies?
ladies?
Ladies and fellas, yeah, I feel.
Ladies and fellas out of the hood. This is good that we have a female side to the show. So because our YouTube is like 85% is like 85% of our views are males watching. That's a problem.
Well, wait till I get to share my take about abortion. We get to have a debate about that one day.
Oh, we don't we don't talk that on here. We don't talk abortion.
Politics is not a subject. It's completely ruled out.
It's pretty ruled out. We don't want to isolate anybody. Any
It's
side.
pretty
We want
like yeesh.
money is worth from both sides.
It's not even worth arguing about because what can we really change?
Yeah.
Facts.
We can argue all we want here, and it's just gonna divide. I don't know what either. I don't know what either of you guys stand on it. So I'm not even gonna say my views. We can say that off camera.
We don't
but
even need to share.
It's not worth it
doesn't
on
matter.
here. Leighton, your favorite football player is retired, and obviously, Carla, you go to USF,
Okay.
so Tom Brady, I'm sure, has had some sort of impact on you. So we'll get
Oh
your
yeah,
your opinion on it
when
too.
I raced, my opinion on Tom Brady.
Yeah, and his
Okay,
retirement,
well,
his second retirement.
I personally don't care. I just enjoyed the little race. I got to race him once, and
Race
because
him?
yes, we were going down. You know the big highway that goes down Tampa. I forget what it's called, but it's
That's
not the one to the right. It's the one to
crazy.
the left. I was going to the old Mad Chiller World, and I was literally behind. We were behind him, and he had a black Porsche with a Bucks plate that said Brady spelled with a 4 in the middle. And I swear to God, like I raced him, and I think he thought I was following him, but I didn't want him to think that. But we just happened to like get off the same exit. Like he lost me. He fucking kicked my ass in that Jaguar. He left me in the fucking dust. But we got off at the same fucking exit, and I kept going the same way as him for a minute, just by coincidence. And I'm like, oh fuck, I hope he doesn't think he's fucking following me.
So you've stalked Tom Brady. Like
Yeah,
every
I have
every single Massachusetts woman has. You've stalked Tom Brady.
I have a video of it.
You got to drop it somewhere.
I
I wonder if I
totally
can get
will.
it on here.
We'll have
We'll
to
get
throw
it in
the
here.
video.
That's crazy. Congratulations. That's an accomplishment.
That is really cool.
Hilarious as fuck.
And you let him win. You let him win.
I didn't have to let him win. He didn't. I didn't
He's
let
the
him
GOAT.
win.
He's
He
always
did win.
winning.
That was a like fair and share win.
Well, congrats to the GOAT on another win. Leighton. Add it to
I
his
think
ring collection.
he should retire if he wants to retire. You know, if he doesn't want to work anymore, he definitely has enough money to do that. It's his choice.
But he came back for that. Like I would have understood if they went to the NFC Championship, but that
Yeah,
Come
he
on.
lost to the Cowboys for the first time in his career.
in
and
the
that was
worst
it.
way possible. I mean, that was humiliating. And he lost his supermodel wife to a karate instructor for that?
A karate instructor.
Yeah, she's been fucking a karate instructor.
What, like SpongeBob or something?
Yeah, Giselle is fucking SpongeBob. That's what's going on. Giselle having, I mean, that's, yeah. I don't know. Leighton, you're Tom Brady's biggest fan. You've
I'm
always been his
not.
biggest fan.
Okay.
You've always loved Tom
I'm just
Brady.
very happy that he brought a Super Bowl win to Tampa Bay where it belongs. I took
Well,
a
let
photo
me-
in front of his house.
Oh my! You both have stalked him. Am I the only one in here that hasn't stalked Tom Brady
Wait,
right
did you just say you've been to his house?
Yeah, I drew his address is public, so I went to it, and it's on Davis Island. I just took
Oh
photos of
yeah,
myself in front of his house and stuff.
That's
that's such
real
a
stalker
flex.
material.
I haven't looked up his
I'm
address
sur-
personally.
I'm honestly surprised there weren't other people doing what I was doing at that time, but
That's sad.
Maybe because there's not that many psychopaths out there.
He's white enough.
I'm white enough to be a psychopath.
Yeah, you're pale enough. So yeah, sorry to Leighton. Apologies to Leighton.
You're
Thoughts and
pale
prayers.
enough. Pause.
Thoughts and prayers to Leighton. He has no football team anymore. None left.
We'll be rebuilding for another 20 years.
20 years? It's
Yeah.
the Kyle Trask era. It's the Anthony Richardson era, depending on what happens. Leighton, do you have any like final words for Tom Brady?
Probably just, thank you. I don't know much about him, but I wish him well.
My final
Okay.
words for Tom Brady would be catch me again after I get my transmission rebuilt. Have a rematch.
Yeah. He's just got to stay in Tampa. I don't think he's going to sleep. He might stay in Tampa. Actually, no, he's going to Miami. He's going to move to Miami.
Are you for real? Is that confirmed?
He was looking at schools in Miami. Somebody took a video of him looking at a private school for his kids in Miami.
Yeah,
Probably going to Miami.
Sorry, I just got reminded of him kissing his kids on the lips.
Oh yeah, that's weird, bro. But I thought he was thinking about Miami because the Dolphins were possibly considering trading for him. But
Well, they would have signed him in free agency.
yeah, I know that's not happening anymore. But
he said, well, he did say, he said that if he wasn't going to retire, he was going to go back to the Bucs. So he basically would have rather not play football than play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers anymore. He was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore because this team has made me hate football so much.
Damn.
So congrats, Leighton. The greatest quarterback of our generation is gone because of you. You should feel personally responsible.
The greatest
Why is it
quarterback of
his
our
fault?
generation is Joe Burrow.
Not yet. Joe Burrow's the next generation. Oh, we have to get a female's perspective on this. You like Joe Burrow?
I don't know who that is.
Quarterback for the
There's no
Cincinnati
way.
Bengals? There's no way you don't like Joe Burrow.
Number 9?
Number 9 for the Bengals. Did I hear that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Just look up
Bengals.
Joe Burrow. He's the sexiest player in football.
Let me get the phone.
Actually, the
Are we
sexiest is
am I commenting on his looks?
yeah. The sexiest
Okay,
is
okay.
Akeem Davis
Give
Gaither.
me a
Been on
second
this
here.
show.
Joe Burrow. What's he burrowing?
It's like the Groundhog. We'll talk about the Groundhog Day. Groundhog's burrow, right? That's kind of what they do.
The first image that comes up of him isn't necessarily the most flattering.
Every photo of
okay.
Joe Burrow is flattering.
Okay, I'm gonna look at a handful of them and then give my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at photos right now.
Okay, I'd fuck
Hell
around
yeah.
with him. I wouldn't take him seriously, but I'd
I
probably
take Joe Burrow seriously every day.
I'd probably like hang out with him a handful of times and never go back to his house, and then just rarely text him every so often until he stops bothering me. That's what he reminds me of.
I don't think Joe's gonna
Just
like
someone
that.
who I would hang out with a handful of times and then just forget about.
This is a pro Joe podcast. We love Joe here, whether he's Sleepy Joe,
Sleepy Joe.
whatever mood he's in, we love Joe. But Akeem Davis Gaither, he's the real guy. Hold on, he's our guy that's been on the show. Had an interception in the playoffs this year. Probably best looking guy on the Bengals, to be honest.
I can't believe it's called the Bengals. A Bengal to me is like a bracelet.
A Bengal tiger. It's an animal.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into the rest of the topics. We're just gonna have you drop. Good job.
Clap
Wonderful.
it up.
Clap it up. Good job, Carly. First episode.
All right,
I mean,
great.
she'll still be on, but she's just gonna be for the
You want me
viewer
to turn my
behind
camera
the
off?
scenes. No, you can leave your camera on. I'm just gonna have you go to the bottom. You can hear us. Just go into the private chat if you got to tell us something. Or if
Okay,
you have
word. I'm gonna try to
if you have something to say, just go in the private chat and I can put you back on.
Okay, I'm gonna dip for now then.
Okay.
I don't see why you'd want to like see me on the screen for no reason.
Yeah, that's true. All right. 3, 2, 1. She's dropped. Okay. Finally. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want to give her a bad impression on the very first episode. Then again, last episode was really bad, just impression wise, and I feel like she probably listened to that. So, Leighton, have you ever played hide and seek and ended up thousands of miles away?
I can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you about this kid. Okay, this kid. This is like my dream. I feel like this is like a movie. This is like an actual plot to a movie. Boy picks shipping container for hide and seek and ends up 200 or 2,500 kilometers from home. So that's
Can we
probably
get that in freedom units? Yeah, so it's probably like 3,000 miles.
Yeah, probably around that.
Or like 3,500.
He is from Bangladesh. He fell asleep inside the shipping container and was sent to Malaysia. This is like your very typical movie. This is like a movie plot. And this kid just lived it out.
Where do you even find a shipping container that you can just hide in that's also actively being
Used
shipped?
Yeah. I think because
Were they
live
playing hide and go seek in the docks or something? Like
they live in Bangladesh, which is Bangladesh like is that a really poor country?
I would maybe say it's third world, but I wouldn't say super poor. But I honestly have no idea. It's in Asia.
I mean, it's not rich. Yeah, they are considered to be third world countries. They stayed neutral during the Cold War. That's what somebody on Quora says, and we know the greatest minds of all time are on Quora.
It's right next to India, so it's probably not the best place to be.
Yeah, that's probably why, because they're in a third world country. That's how he was able to do that. Nobody, apparently he tried to yell, like he woke up as once he was locked inside. I bet like he was like sleeping, having a really good dream, and then heard the ch, and then immediately woke up and started screaming. I bet that was just workers who did not care, and they were like, "Oh, it's just air escaping. They can't feel it. There's nobody in there. Just air escaping." Kind of funny. Let's be honest. I mean, it was how many days? How many days? Doesn't show the days. Oh, 5 to 6 days. That's not bad. He's fine. He's 15.
5 to 6 days?
Yeah, he's fine.
It's estimated that a human can't even go 3 days without water.
He probably goes 2 to 3 days without water there anyways.
Oh my goodness. Well, he's next to the dock, so he has
a third. Well, he can't drink that water. You're like the episode of The Simpsons where Homer Simpson says, "Water, water everywhere, so let's all have a drink," because they're stranded at sea.
Yeah, imagine dying of dehydration on a boat. Like, that's so sad.
Just drink the water. Have you seen that the straw that like filters the water as you drink through it? That thing's so cool. I want to buy one.
Why didn't he just pack one of those?
Yeah, why don't you have one constantly? You should have just had one.
Maybe if he went playing hide and go seek with some power tools, he wouldn't be in this predicament.
Who doesn't play hide and go seek with power tools? Honestly. We talked about this before. Leighton, arena football is back.
Let's go.
It is
Some good news of this year so
back,
far.
baby. I don't want to watch the USFL. I'm not. The Bandits got taken away from us. First of all, they literally got ripped from our grasp. They're the Memphis Showboats. Who goes to
Wait.
Memphis?
They're no longer in Tampa anymore?
No.
Dang.
I know. The XFL only has an Orlando team. They don't have a Tampa team. We need a Sarasota team.
Mm.
This city needs to get younger. They want to get younger. Bring us a Sarasota team. We need one.
The Sarasota Rays.
No,
The
nobody.
Sarasota Sailfish.
That's not bad.
Sarasota
Sarasota
Sardines.
Harbors.
What would our mascot be? Would we just
Like a
be like the
sailboat?
Phillies and just choose some alien looking thing?
You mean the Flyers? Oh,
I
and
know
the Phillies.
Yeah, the
The
Phillies.
Phillies
There's
and the
a
Flyers
bunch-
did that.
There's a bunch of or even the Rays. They just have some weird blue
The
guy.
Dude, that's a ray. It's a devil ray. It's supposed to be a devil ray. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a devil ray.
Mascot?
Ray, the Rays mascot.
Yeah, I know it's named Ray, but it's just some blue furry.
Raymond.
Let me look.
Raymond the Ray.
I could
I'm
be
pretty
remembering wrong, but I don't believe it looks like a stingray at all.
He doesn't look like
wait,
a
now it's a
stingray
cat.
whatsoever. Oh, well, they have DJ Kitty.
Oh wait, no,
as
that's
well.
DJ Kitty. That's DJ Kitty. Yeah, what? Tell me here. Can I stream my screen on this? How do I do
You might be allowed to. He doesn't look like it at all. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe maybe they're just really stupid and they don't. There's a
dude.
Rays mascot called Stinger.
Yeah, but that's probably something lame. Oh yeah, this guy.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
here we go.
their main mascot is this dude, and it's just some blue
Raymond.
furry.
Does
The
it
Phillies,
say?
the Phillies have a green
Go.
furry?
Go down. Look at his stats. Go.
Raymond Ray. He was born in the ocean. Height really tall. Weight really heavy. Kind of rude. Catches colds. That's kind of funny.
Upright and locked position.
Movies: The Rookie and Monsters Inc.
Harry Potter, Monsters Under My Bed, Wuthering Heights. TV show, I'd rather be reading. Oh, shut up! Shut
for real.
up!
Yeah,
Shut
you'd rather
up!
be reading, but then you still have favorite movies. So clearly,
Shut the
you do
fuck
watch.
up! That is just so. Oh, we got to make sure the kids want to read. We want to make sure they want to read. Shut the fuck up! Nobody likes books. If you listen to this show and you actually enjoy books, like you read books over TV, stop listening to the show. That's not what we're about. We're morons.
Mhm.
All right, I'm taking your thing off.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing. But yeah,
Remove screen.
okay, we'll be the Sarasota Harbors, and we'll just choose a purple furry, and that'll be our mascot.
You know what'd be really funny? If we just stole a high school's mascot. They just stole Sarasota Sailors, or they stole
Yeah, we could just be the Sarasota Sailors.
the Sarasota Rams. They could steal them. Well, they were the Sarasota Thunder, just different colors. They could steal them. I feel like I don't know why. I don't really like the Sarasota Sailors colors. Like orange and black doesn't make sense for a sailor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it would be a different color.
Yeah, I would just do black and white or the white and orange.
I would do like blue, because the ocean.
Yeah. But you could have them wear a white uniform with the black little scarf thing that sailors have. I don't know what that is. And
Oh
then
yeah.
instead
Well,
of wearing
no,
a
but
helmet, they just wear that little sailor hat.
I looked up Sailor, and the anime Sailor Moon was the first thing that popped up. And
Great, we're no longer the sailors.
there's just this girl in like super short skirts. No, I'm not. I don't watch anime. It's not my thing. There's literally, it says Sailor shirt, and it's a blue scarf with a gold anchor and a
Okay,
white
so
shirt.
we're white and either black, blue, or gold.
Yeah, white and blue.
White
Oh,
and
that would be
blue.
perfect. That would be perfect. The Colts, that'd be perfect for me.
Never mind. We're not doing white
Shut
and
the
blue
fuck
anymore.
up. Shut the
Black
fuck
and
up.
orange it is.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Who wants black and orange?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
at least it's not green and what's USF's colors? Green and
Green
gold?
and gold.
Yeah, that sucks. That's not good. I don't like it. Oldest dog of all time has officially been named after they originally named a Chihuahua as the oldest dog, and then this one in Portugal took over. The Chihuahua was 23 years old 2 weeks ago, and then Bobby, purebred Rafiero do Alhento. I'm sorry. I'm literally in Spanish class right now, and I'm not speaking Spanish correctly. Livestock guardian dog is 30 years and 266 days old. That
Nearly
means
31.
imagine if you got the dog at 20 and you were like, all right, this dog's gonna live till I'm like probably like 35. Like as soon as I get like probably as soon maybe I start having kids. Like it depends on when you want to have kids. Let's say a 20-year-old gets a dog. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have kids around my 30s, so they'll like, be old enough and he'll pass. They're fucking in college right now. And the dog is still just alive. On the outside looking in, I would be like, I mean, I love dogs. I'm a big dog fan. But I would kind of be like, okay, this dog's really old. And I wasn't expecting him to live
Alex
this long.
hates dogs.
I love dogs. I love dogs.
Bruh.
But imagine you're like...
Homie's dog starts coughing when it turns 12, and he's like, all right, time to put it down.
At 10.
I will say, I will partially agree, though. Some old dogs just get so old and decrepit that it's like, my goodness.
Well, it depends. It depends about the dog. If the dog is like walking around fine, then it's good. It's good. Like the dog's fine. If the dog like can't walk and you have to like give him pills every hour, then it's like, oh brother.
There's diapers.
A friend of mine's dog is wearing diapers. It's so sad.
Yeah,
I've known that
known
dog.
a few dogs like that too.
I've known that dog since. Well, I think I've known him since he got him. Or I've known the person. No, maybe a few years after. So I've probably known the dog for like 10, 12 years. And I remember when he was like a young pup. And honestly, the other day, I was tearing up when I was thinking about it. Because he's getting cataracts and he's getting skin tags. But he's a white dog, so you can't see like the white muzzle on him. You know how old dogs get white muzzles. But he still runs around like a puppy. Like he chases lizards in the backyard and he just goes crazy. But he told me, he was like, yeah, like we've had to start putting a diaper on him when he sleeps because he pees. And like he doesn't know. Like he doesn't have control over his bladder. And I was like trying not to tear up. And he was like, honestly, talking about it makes me emotional. I was like, me too, man. I'm getting welled up right now thinking about it. I love that dog. It's so sad.
Just email Mr. Beast. I gave 1,000 dogs new bladders.
I didn't even put that on the topics. Let's talk Mr. Beast. Well, I do want to say congratulations to Bobby. What an adorable name. Yes. I love that name.
Also, the worst thing I read in this article is that it's common for people to bury newborn puppies when they can't keep them. And Bobby was the only one that was missed when they buried the others. Like, oh my goodness.
The current owner buried him?
Yeah.
Or
So the mom dog had a bunch of puppies, and they buried all the other puppies, but they didn't find Bobby in the shed when they were gonna bury him. So that's why he was able to scoot by.
well, it looks like the current owner of Bobby found him. Yeah, camouflaged in a shed.
No, that's with the kids. When they were kids, they found him
Yeah,
camouflaged in the shed. But
yeah.
that's because they buried the other puppies. They didn't find him in the shed originally to bury, but they would have buried Bobby as well. But that's just whack. Imagine burying newborn puppies and just having them die in the ground.
That is
'Cause-
so disgusting.
yeah, and it says that's common, dude. What are these Portuguese people doing? Ronaldo's probably put down 1,000,000 dogs in his backyard.
Ronaldo puts down dogs on the soccer field.
Ronaldo buries newborn puppies, confirmed.
That's so sad. Oh, dude, I don't want to read that. It says he beat an Australian cattle dog named Bluey, who lived to be 29 years and 5 months. He died in 1929, 39.
Dang.
That's crazy.
So name
And
your
Bluey,
dog.
I mean, I don't have you ever seen that show Bluey?
No.
It's a kid's show. It's an Australian that dog has to be named after that other dog because it's about Australian cattle dogs. And it's like an animated show, kids show. It's actually like Sam watches it. She likes it, but I have to admit I actually enjoy the show too. It's quite adorable. Bluey is awesome. But congrats to Bobby. Mr. Beast just can't catch a break. The guy literally cures the blind. Isn't that what Jesus did? Did Jesus cure the blind, Leighton?
Yeah, he did cure some people's blindness.
That's literally what Mr. Beast did for 1,000 people. He
Jesus
gave
did
them
a little bit more than that, but
he gave them like 10K. He gave him like
some of them,
$10,000, and people were like, "Oh, you're doing it for clout."
That's so dumb, bruh. Like Mr. Beast's whole identity was
If I were
built on
him,
that.
I would stop doing charity altogether. Just be like, "You fucking assholes. You fucking assholes. Don't let me do this." Well, too bad. Now nobody's getting anything. I'm taking my money and I'm running.
I mean, it's so clearly such a small minority that actually
Oh, I
hates
know.
him.
Yeah.
So it's Mr. Beast, keep being Mr. Beast.
Well-
This podcast is pro Beast.
What people don't understand is the guy can't just give away his money and not make his money back because then he'll have no money for himself. He has to put those videos out so he can keep doing it.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like I'm insane here. I feel like I'm absolutely crazy that people would think that Mr. Beast is the bad guy. Like, he gave people Teslas who are now able to drive. And like the only thing that I think is kind of absurd, it's not bad, it's just absurd, is that they gathered all 1,000 people into like one field. Can you imagine that? Being like, hey, I gotta call out of work. I just got cured of blindness and I gotta go to this field. Like, that's insane.
I mean, that's a very small ask for
Oh,
being
it's
able
small.
to see again.
I just think it's hilarious.
In high school, they put us all in a field and told us to rearrange ourselves into numbers 2020.
I thought
And we
I
got
would have
nothing
been
in
shot.
return.
I know exactly, dude. Did we even get the picture? Did anybody
I
send us
got
the
mine
picture?
because I'm the start of the second too, so I actually know where I am.
I don't remember where I'm at. I thought I was gonna get shot if I missed one step in that place.
Yeah, I started the second too because I'm like, I want to be in somewhere that's noticeable, not just stand next to other people. And there was no one there yet. And this lady starts yelling at me, like, go stand on a line. And I'm like, I'm literally on a line right now. How about you get back in line, miss?
Speaking of animals, Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Groundhog Day. So Punxsutawney Phil, that little fucking gremlin,
Dude's like 1,000 years old.
60. Hey, do they live that long? There's no way.
No,
He has been replaced.
I think we're on like Groundhog 6 or 7.
We're on Punxsutawney Phil like 6 at least. There's no way. But that little fucking vermin decided I'm going to be afraid of my fucking shadow today. And now we have to deal with 6 more weeks of winter, which even though we're in Florida, I don't even want to think that it's winter anymore. I'm ready to move to the spring. I'm mentally ready. The Super Bowl is a week from tomorrow. I'm ready to move. That little vermin.
I feel like he always doesn't see his shadow or whatever.
I should fly. Leighton, we're going to fly up to Punxsutawney, PA.
And just put a flashlight behind him so his shadow shows up.
We're going to fly up to Punxsutawney, PA. We're going to kick the shit out of this little guy. We're beefing. I'm beefing with Punxsutawney Phil.
While we're up there, we'll stop at an Eagles game.
They'll lose anyways.
Who's in the Super Bowl? Where are the Colts, bro?
We're the best tanking team of all time. I don't know what to tell you.
At least all my teams made it to the playoffs. Except
The Boston
Jets.
Bruins are good.
Johnny didn't get more ice cream.
Good, dude. I hope Johnny doesn't get any more ice cream.
Johnny's gonna join our cupcake eating challenge.
I could kick the shit out of that kid in the cupcake eating challenge. Oh yeah, I guess we haven't spoken. We haven't done an episode since that happened. Congrats, Leighton.
Congrats for what?
The Eagles.
Oh,
literally
yeah.
your favorite football team.
No biggie.
Everyone's gonna be so confused.
It's a Philly thing.
You're a transfer Philly, correct?
Actually, born and raised.
When did you leave?
I was born on Lincoln Field.
At the Link?
At the Link. It's a Philly thing.
Did your parents meet in the jail under the Link? That's where you were conceived?
Mm-hmm.
Leighton is a purebred Philly.
They had a 9-month sentence.
Can we talk about, first off, the shirt that I bought for Akeem Davis Gaither? I actually like the design, but the shirt costs $50 to have it made.
Dang.
And it looked like somebody took paper and just glued it onto the front. And then bless the girl's heart. She did her best. I don't think she had the best materials to work with. She tried to cut out parts of the black so it would blend in with the shirt, but other parts of the black on the design are not cut out. So some of it you can see is cut, other parts they're not. So it doesn't match up whatsoever. I paid $50 for it. It's outrageous. And you can see, which actually I think it looks better. You can see where the design is like bending already. Like parts of the design are coming off, and I've worn the shirt once. I think Akeem, I think we're gonna get him on soon.
Let's go. We can talk about how the refs and the script writers kept him out of a ring for a second time in a row.
Soon is kind of relative, but still soon, like this off season. I think we'll get him. I think we're gonna get him. It's been a long year. It was a tough year. You know, in that clip from when the linebacker was screaming, "Why'd you have to touch him?" That's Akeem. Akeem was walking past him. Like Akeem was in that. He was the first one walking into the locker room. So I was like, "There's my guy, baby." Let me tell you, I wish I would have had a camera on me during that game, because that was the first time I've ever been that invested in a football game that wasn't the Colts. Like I was, especially because everybody else around me were Chiefs fans. So it ignited everything. They were talking shit to me like I don't know, like I was just a really bad person. Like I was like the Idaho murderer guy. Like that's how much they hated me at that moment. And I mean, it ignited something I haven't felt in a long time because the Colts haven't been good in a long time. I was mean, Leighton. I was mean.
That's like I got the pleasure of watching Super Bowl 52 in a house full of Patriots fans. That was the one where Nick Foles,
Current Colt.
current Colt, yeah.
Yep.
He'll bring you guys a ring soon.
I can't believe you guys built him a statue. Good
Dude,
Lord.
he's our guy.
Do you have
It's a
no
Philly
shame?
thing.
Do you have no shame?
No shame.
No shame. I can tell. But it was fun. I was screaming my head off. I kept saying to my friend, "Sorry to your neighbors," because his neighbors could hear me. We were outside. I was fucking yelling in their face. I was talking shit. That was a great day. And when Joe Burrow got the ball back with like 2.5 minutes left, I was like, "This is the game." I was like dancing on their graves. Initially, I told him at the beginning of the game, I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna celebrate in the first half, but I won't dance on your grave if the Chiefs lose. Like I'll feel bad." But they just kept going at me. They just kept talking, and I was like, "Fuck you guys. This is you guys. You guys are dead now." And then Joe, I love you, but you let me down, man. Joe,
Yeah, bro, the refs let you down. The
Joe let me
script
down.
writers, what's Joe supposed to do?
We can. Oh boy, we can jump into that, I guess. Arian Foster, former Houston Texan, says that the NFL is scripted.
Was he
Leighton.
even a good player?
Yeah, he actually was. He was on the. I hated him. I actually hated the guy's guts. I listen to his podcast now, but I used to hate his guts for a long time because he kicked the Colts ass for a few years at least. I got to talk with him on their show. I had a small appearance on their show. I blamed him for Andrew Luck's retirement. I said he was the reason. I mean, there's absolutely no legitimate reason why, but I just blamed him for Andrew Luck's retirement. But Arian Foster, if you believe, I mean, this was a great Twitter day. All the memes coming out of it. Aaron Hernandez following the script or getting prepared for the script. Marlon Humphrey even jumping in, one of your favorite players of all time, current Raven. He jumped in on it and said that he was just following the script when he gave up 200 yards to Jamar Chase.
Oh, I saw that.
Robert Mathis jumped in on it, former Colts great defensive lineman. He said that, wait, I was supposed to stop you on your touchdown in your 3-touchdown game because Arian Foster had a 3-touchdown game against the Colts in 2010. But Arian Foster, washed up football player, now conspiracy theory creator. Congratulations. I love, there was a few people that thought it was real. They thought he was being serious. Come on.
I do think those memes are so funny. Like the one of Tom Brady watching Matt Ryan come into the Super Bowl 51 script reading.
What about the one that was just Matt Ryan getting his Super Bowl script and it was like some guy just crying? There was one where it was like Jets fans every season and it was Frank the Tank from Barstool just screaming, "No! No! No!" Just like at the top of his lungs, collapsing to the floor. It was hilarious. So that was one of the great Twitter days of all time, I think. That was at least in the last like 5 to 10 years. Elon ruined it for a while, but Twitter was back for about 2 days there. TLC, they have a new TV show called MILF Manor.
Okay, I think I saw the trailer for this recently, like
Well,
before this episode, and I was like, what the heck is this?
it's mom and son go. They find a single mom and a single son. They go to this house and they have like 6 different pairs of them, and they're all trying to find love with each other. And apparently, there was a scene where the moms had to guess which one is their son by like feeling their bodies, which is weird as hell. Like they had all the sons standing in a line, and they had to go like a blindfolded mom would have to go and like guess which son was hers, just based on what their body feels like.
Dude, this is so weird.
It's fucking bizarre.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Most uncomfortable show ever and the rock bottom of reality TV. And I think these moms,
That's giving me chills, dude. That's like actually a thing, and that there's just these 5 sons trying to hook up with each other's moms, and their moms are also trying to hook up with these other boys.
that are their son's age.
Yeah, and then even some of these quotes in this article are like the son described his own mom as kinky.
Ew. This says the show, which began airing in mid-January, has included the sons and mothers writing anonymous sexual admissions and having to guess who they belong to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's kind of kinky like that. One son said as a reason for guessing his own mom on one of the admissions.
That's so gross. Somebody said Sigmund Freud would have loved this. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh
It
my
says Miss Mortenson's son, Joey, talks about his mother's breasts in detail as explanation to why she gets attention from the young men. She says, it didn't bother you when you were sucking on them as a baby either. You were really thirsty.
goodness. What the heck? Like
The mothers
whoever.
share bedrooms with their sons.
So now the moms and the sons are hooking up as well as with the others.
Well, the mom and the son are not hooking up. Like, that can't.
Can you confirm, dude? Like,
I bet they have cameras in there.
okay.
They have to have cameras in there.
So, are these the type of people who care where a camera is? Clearly not.
Are there? No, but they would show if the mom. I feel.
They probably
like they
prefer
would show.
it to be on camera. These are the type of people. Yeah, whoever's making this show happen just needs to be like fined, arrested, put in prison. Like, this is crazy.
And
Like,
TLC. Go ahead. Go ahead.
just amend the Constitution to make this to not happen, please. Like, oh my.
I think TLC just needs to be shut down because they also have a show called I Am Shauna Ray, which is about a 22-year-old girl who is in an 8-year-old's body because of she had cancer as a kid and it stunted her growth. So she hasn't matured at all to an adult. So she looks like an 8-year-old, but she's 22 and she's dating like a 20-year-old man. And the guy said he's not ashamed of that, which if you're going to date her, don't be ashamed of it. But they got to put this guy on a list.
For real. Like,
I mean,
that's so sauce.
It's literally like a 20. I mean, I get the girl has to date, right? But I feel like, I mean, can she just find somebody else that looks young?
But it would also, like, be equally a crime if she got with an 8-year-old. I think that's even worse than the dude. If she tried to get with an 8-year-old.
I don't think this guy should be put on a list. I think he should be on the list of watching to put on a list. You know, it's like Like it's kind of like the FBI going like, we're looking at you. You're not bad, but we're looking. We're making sure, because it's bizarre. Like I feel bad for the girl. The girl deserves to date. I mean, everyone should have the opportunity to date. At the same time, she looks, and I would assume has the body of an 8-year-old. Well, she does have the body of an 8-year-old. We know that.
And I feel like my problem with it is like it would be okay if it was like a childhood person she grew up with and has known her. But it's like
A random,
okay,
yeah.
you showed up to the blind date, an 8-year-old sat down, and you stayed. That's where there's a problem. I don't
would have been like,
understand how you allowed getting to know her. Like
I probably would have been like, is Chris Hansen here? Like, come on. Is it blind date? Hold on. He's 26 years old. He's not 20.
I mean, even if like it wasn't a blind date, just like literally, you have to be walking past this person and just explaining before
No.
anything.
It's like that.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
literally
it's like
has
that
to be
video of the
like
Punisher. It's like the video of the Punisher at the
yes,
table.
that's how that guy needs to react when that 8-year-old sat down in front of him for a blind date.
Holy shit.
But
An ad just played right into my ears, and it was full volume. I'm trying to find out how they met. I mean, I'm sure they met on the show, and there's pictures. Actually, it's in that MILF Manor article. This girl, I mean, it's an 8-year-old girl. It looks exactly like an 8-year-old girl.
yeah, that's so sus.
This guy's ripped too. Like this guy's built. He's a good-looking guy. And again, I don't think the girl should be with an ugly guy, but it's kind of like just keep the guy on the list to keep him on a list, just like that first list. And then finally, the Dallas Zoo, they're losing animals. They're just losing animals. 2 monkeys went missing, and then they were found on Tuesday in an abandoned house in Lancaster, Texas. But there are more. A clouded leopard went missing on January 13th. A endangered vulture died under what was said as unusual circumstances as well. That is crazy. How can you not keep track of your animals?
I mean, there's a lot of them.
I mean, if I could steal a monkey from the zoo, though, like, I would. If I had the intelligence to steal a monkey from the zoo, I definitely would.
I'd steal a porcupine or like prairie dogs or I don't know, something more practical than a monkey. I'm not a huge fan of monkeys.
You don't like monkeys?
Yeah, they're just kind of whatever. Like I don't know. I like dogs or like animals that are more animal like. Like I don't really like the idea of having a monkey that's like basically just a mini me that's just like running around and throwing poo at me and
I
stuff.
would absolutely adore having a gorilla in my house. Have you seen the video of the baby gorilla cleaning up his enclosure?
Okay.
He's just like he's pushing hay around, making like a little trail, and he's cleaning up.
Yeah, and Harambe was protecting the boy in his
He
enclosure.
was.
Oh my goodness.
Harambe
Dude.
was.
I love Harambe memes. I love them. I don't care at all that that's how history played out. But to be like, oh, that boy was in no danger. Oh my goodness. Or
They should have
Harambe
shot
was
the boy.
protecting him.
They should have shot the boy.
No, it is a gorilla, a huge like 1,000-pound
They
gorilla.
they shouldn't. Can you imagine being that boy? That the world hates you now because Harambe died? Because of you? Because
I
your
don't even know the
parents?
boy's name. I doubt he
I don't
gets
know the boy's name either. But you know what?
Who
Fuck that
killed
kid.
Harambe?
Fuck that kid. His parents should have been more responsible because a gorilla had to die because they couldn't keep track of their kid. And you know what? I like kids. Kids are funny, but sometimes, bro, kids can be annoying. Be annoying as hell.
Dang, you can just search up who killed Harambe and they drop the kid's name
They
right
do?
away.
No
Yeah.
way.
Joshua Fiola.
Are you sure that's the kid?
Yeah, it says, "Who is the kid that killed Harambe?" Question mark. Joshua Fiola.
They doxed this kid.
Yeah, this kid's life sucks now.
I can't imagine. I would feel bad. That's okay, now I'm back on the other side. I'm back on the kid's side. You can't drop the kid's name. He's a 3-year-old. Drop the
Well, now
parents'
he's
names.
8. Now he's 8.
He's 8. Drop
He's
the
old enough to
parents'
have an
names.
iPhone.
That's
You can add him
that's
on
crazy.
Kick.
Drop the parents' names. Just dox the parents. Don't dox the kid. The parents are the ones that are the problem.
I mean, so my grandpa told me this a while ago. I guess when they were on the younger side, there was this little girl who fell in a well, and like a real deep well, and
What did Lassie go get her?
all of America was on the edge of their seat, hoping that this girl would be rescued. That entire like weekend excursion, all over all the radio, all over all the TV broadcasts, not a single person was saying, "Where were the parents when the kid fell in?" Blah, blah, blah. But then now today, the moment something happened, where are the parents? Someone was too incompetent, and that's why this happened. But, I mean, like, obviously...
If a kid falls in a well, that's different than being in a public area with a lot of people.
Yeah, but, like, kids wander off. That's the point. And, like, I feel like there's, as a society, at least this is what my grandpa pointed out to me, and I honestly believe, we're just so quick to point fingers now, even more than we were previously, because obviously I'm not just going to say that we're the worst generation, because I don't believe that either. However, I think it's wackadoo. I think Harambe kid was just in a tough spot. I think his parents were in a worse spot, and I think Harambe was in the worst spot of all.
I think a 3-year-old should have been strapped in to a stroller or something.
Yeah, put him on a leash, dude. You're gonna walk your kid around on a leash? Oh my!
I'll put
goodness.
my kid. I was put on a leash. I was on a leash. I would run away at the mall. My parents were afraid I was going to get abducted.
How about instead of reaching for the leash, they reach for the paddle and teach you a lesson?
Are you going to hit your kids, Leighton? You going to slap them?
Dakota keeps saying no, and so does Dakota's mom, but I was raised getting spanked, and I had no problem with it. So I'm on the fence, I guess.
I'm going to give you a little secret. It's whatever the woman says. That's what goes.
I'm going to give you a little secret. My hand will swing when it wants. Oh, Carla's going to chime in.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Am I too political?
Wait, hold on.
No. Really.
There we go.
Okay. I actually don't remember what you said. I'm still thinking about that you were a fucking kid on a leash.
I know. Yeah, I was. I would run away at the mall. Yeah, I would run away at the mall. My dad says, and my mom, they said I would literally just dart. Like I would start sprinting. And you know, like 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, they're fast as hell. I put my kid on a leash. It's hilarious. I would make fun of my kid on a leash. I would be like, look at you, you little animal. I would do it because it's funny.
My parents never put my sister on a leash, but they really should have, because she would just, it's not her fault.
Well, yeah, it's just kids are toddlers. They don't understand.
Would just go wander off like wherever, and she just knew no personal information, not my mom, like no, our phone number, like nothing. So it was like, fuck.
They should have tagged her. They should have put
they should have put her on a leash.
Microchipped her.
Oh my god. Yo, wait, that's gonna be a thing in the future. They're gonna try to get us to microchip our kids.
Elon.
That's too far.
Leighton's favorite billionaire, Elon.
I bet he's behind
When
it.
is that the case? I wouldn't chip my kids. That's weird. I mean, unless it was just so socially accepted, but right now
You only
it's like,
you only go based off of what's socially accepted, Leighton.
well, if it's like 100 years in the future, literally you're just at birth chipped, and just everyone is chipped. Then
I
it's
mean,
like, okay,
I
there's
wouldn't
not much I can do right now.
I wouldn't chip my kids, but I'll say we have microchips right now. I mean, that is like our microchip.
Boomer, that is a.
Well, when people were talking, I'm not going to make a political statement. I'm not making a political statement. When people would say that the vaccine had a microchip in it, I was like, I'm not going to tell you my opinion, but
People were
you have a
joking about
microchip
that.
right now.
I didn't want to get the vaccine, but that's another topic for another day.
But they said the reason was because of a microchip, and I was like, I'm not going to take a side, but
Bro, that's
because
so
they said they were going to
boomer
track
to
us.
say I'm being tracked. This is
I
my
mean-
microchip.
I mean, I don't care.
That needle is too small, I feel.
Well, yeah, it's
unless-
like a regular vaccine needle.
Well,
Like,
actually,
it's not.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for talking about this, but the government has some
We're gonna get
technology
shadow
that,
banned.
like, we definitely do not know about.
Oh, I'm
The
sure they
government
did.
has technology that we do not know about, and I bet
Aren't they like
could
like
create
20 or
a
30 years ahead
microchip.
of us? Like ahead of what the
bet.
public has? I think they're always like that.
I wouldn't doubt that. They're fucking crazy over there. But
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind they could actually produce a microchip that small if they wanted to microchip everyone by now.
Well, back in my day, we didn't carry around our calculators in our back pocket. We just had to do math in our head. I don't even care. Track me. You know what? I'm giving the government permission right now. Track me. Track everything I do.
Yeah,
I'm not a
He's
terrorist.
gonna see I go to McDonald's 3 times a day.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He has a McDonald's
There you go.
rewards. They give him free
The
McDonald's.
app, okay,
I
the
know.
deals on there are incredible.
I
they
got
give
it.
you them actually every single day.
For
You
real.
could go to McDonald's every single day if you want to. You get dollar fries every
That's
fucking
how
day.
we combat that Biden inflation.
Dollar large fries.
That dollar large fry is.
That's how
very
I do it. I
useful.
have half of one in my fridge. I'm waiting to go air fry it tomorrow or something.
I've tried. First of all, Leighton doesn't believe in air fryers, but
Dude, you slander me so much on this.
wait, is that you or Angel?
No, air fryers are just overhyped to me.
Oh, shut up.
They are. Everyone's like, air fryer this, air fryer that. I don't remember the microwave getting this much hype.
I'm sure it did when it first came
Probably
out.
did.
I guarantee you it did. And then they realized it zapped all of our sperm away. And then it got a little less hype.
Do you have something you need to share?
I didn't put my balls in a microwave, Leighton.
You put your balls in a microwave. Yeah, that's the real reason you need to be put on a leash. You ran off into that.
Can't stop me from putting my balls in the microwave. This is how we get the female listeners.
Should have been on a leash.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
It wasn't his fault. He didn't even do anything. The gorilla didn't do anything. He didn't hurt him.
He didn't do anything. The kid was an
held
idiot.
him.
But
He
if
to
just
anything-
treated him like a kid.
If anything, the zookeeper should have missed Harambe.
Who
Let
shot him?
Harambe do whatever. Or he should have just shot the kid.
Oh no, I missed. Shoots the kid right between the eyes.
Well, to be fair, the gorilla was born first.
That's true. He was there first. He's more
He
valuable.
was there first. How
Look
long did he live to be like 18?
It was the day after his birthday.
You know, you're actually statistically most likely to die on your birthday than any other day of the year.
No, that's so sad. My guitar teacher died on his birthday.
So how much time do you have left, Leighton?
Well, I've got 4 months, 8 days.
So you have 4 months, 8 days left on this podcast. Then.
Yeah. But if I pass that day, then I get another year.
You don't think you're going to hit 27?
I
I thought it was like. I thought you were
We're
more
counting after
statistically.
27.
I thought you're more statistically like to die on like Christmas or something. A lot of people die on
It's
Christmas.
just your birthday. Because I'm sure it is
be
just completely
resurrected.
random, but then
That's
like
Easter.
if you die on Good Friday, you'll actually just come
I
back to life
definitely
on
just
Sunday.
spilled shit on myself.
You respawn on Sunday.
Fuck. I have Arizona tea all over me. That's Easter.
I'm not even religious, and I know that.
Religious, and I didn't know that. No, I did know that. I just forgot. I didn't bring no work. I'm fried today. I've been working all day.
That's what this show is. This is brain no work the entire show.
It's
So you're
fried
getting it.
time.
You're getting it. She's already fitting in. That's perfect. All right, we're gonna ban you again.
Sounds good.
All right, couple debates. Wait, go away. Leighton, are you? So this is going around the internet. Are you a shower in the morning or shower at night type of guy?
I shower at night before I go to bed. I think it's better.
Thank you, bro.
It's
People
like,
are
why would
saying
you work a whole day, go to sleep in your filth, and then shower in the morning?
exactly. That's what I don't understand. People say, no, definitely shower. You're a child if you shower at night. Like, bro, a hot shower can help me go to sleep, right? It relaxes me. A hot shower, you just feel better when you go to bed clean.
Yeah.
And are these people like rolling in dirt and waking up and like
And
they're like
imagine just
pouring
smelling
sweat?
like BO and trying to sleep. Like, I
Imagine
smell
like
horrible.
what if
when
like
I
these people are married too? Some of these people that are talking about this, they're going to bed with their
Not for
significant
long.
other unshowered.
That is gross. This can't even be a debate. I feel like it's
Are they having intercourse unbathed? Isn't that how people get like venereal diseases?
COVID was born in a
In a shower, in a morning shower household.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. It's complete. I mean, I guess like some people have said that they do it because they work in an office, and I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, but like, you're still around people. Like, how many especially these people that work in New York City, they were saying this. I was like, you're walking around New York City. Like they were like, yeah, we're not rolling around in the city, and I'm not rolling on the ground, but like you're still like when you're walking through the city, you walk past people, you bump into somebody, and they're disgusting. People are gross. They shower in the morning. They're gross. You know what? You know what's outrageous? Angel showers twice a day. Angel showers when he gets home from work. He goes to the gym and then takes a shower after the gym. So he takes 2 showers within the span of like 3 hours.
Yeah, I have a friend who would shower before he goes to the gym so he can look good when he's at the gym.
Why is he your friend?
It's okay. He lives in Oklahoma.
There's gyms in Oklahoma?
His gym literally looks like a warehouse that they just put equipment in. I'm not even kidding.
That's like typical Oklahoma stuff. Anybody from Oklahoma listening to this podcast, stop listening. We're just going to isolate people.
Yeah,
First
don't you
people
guys have
who-
some oil to go drill or something,
Yeah.
or some Native Americans to go bother.
I think the only thing they have is a basketball team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their capital is just Oklahoma City. They weren't smart enough to think of a different name for their capital city. Just Oklahoma City. Dumb Oklahomans. Oklahomians.
They should have chose Kansas City. Just have two.
Technically
Kansas
Missouri.
cities.
It's in Missouri and Kansas.
Yeah. There's 2 Kansas cities, neither of which are in Kansas. Oh yeah, New York City.
The dumbest one of all.
It always tripped me out so much growing up that New York City is not the capital of New York.
It always tripped me out that wasn't the capital of the country, like the U.S. capital. It always just made sense to me. Like, it's the biggest city in the country. Like, I just figured all business gets done there. Why? Like, even like, I think like the UN headquarters is in New York.
Yeah, it is.
So why is the capital?
Well, I mean, it's also pretty.
Oh, Carla already
baller.
called it out. Smart Carla. She's smart. She called it out just before we said it, I think.
It is pretty baller that we have like a whole section that's our country capital, though, like of what could be a state.
It's a city. Washington D.C. is like the size of a major city.
Isn't it still kind of big though?
No.
Let me look it up. Washington D.C.
I'm going to Washington D.C. in April.
See how many square feet this is.
Square feet? You mean square miles?
You are correct.
How much would it be to buy Washington, D.C.? Let me
There's
see. What is it per
forest
square
there, right?
feet?
So it's 68 square miles. So let's look up Rhode Island size. And
Sarasota's 24 miles, just the city, I think.
oh, geez, Rhode Island is 1,200 square miles.
Yeah, you fucking
Okay,
idiot.
Never mind. I guess I'll allow Washington, D.C. to just be a city.
It's a city. Yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, it's basically like the size of Sarasota County.
we shot that balloon that's over Montana.
I have not heard about that.
You don't know about that?
No.
There's a Chinese surveillance balloon that's I'm
That's
serious.
funny.
I'm dead serious. Chinese surveillance balloon. It's the size of 3 Greyhound buses. That's the number they gave us. And they said they couldn't shoot it down because they were afraid of debris falling on people, but it's over Montana. Why are we worried about people in Montana? There's nobody in Montana. There's like 10 people. Just gather up the 10 people and say, hey, wait over here. We're going to shoot this thing down. But we shot it down today. They actually had to tell the people of Montana, don't try and shoot it down with guns. Don't take a sniper and try to shoot this balloon down. It was over there for like 3 days.
That's so weird.
How did it happen? I don't know how it happened.
Real life balloons tower defense.
That's pretty funny. And then last one. Are cameras okay in the gym? I don't know if you see these TikToks of girls pointing out these guys in the gym that like walk past and maybe they look at the camera or they turn and like maybe look for a second and then they call them out on TikTok being like, this guy's a creep. Should we just ban cameras in gyms? Just ban filming altogether?
Nah, I don't think filming needs to be banned. I just think people need to know that those girls are annoying.
Yeah. They're just annoying as hell. I don't know what to say. Besides
Cameras
that.
are okay as long as you keep to yourself with it.
Yeah, I just like I hate the people that set up. They have like some people bring their tripod to the gym to film, and I'm like, just get a fucking cameraman, get a Carla, just get a Carla to film content. Like, get somebody to film content for you. Why do you need to bring a fucking tripod to film yourself benching? I know you're trying to film for your content career, and that's literally what we're trying to do here. But we don't go to public spaces like that and do that. Bizarre. I feel like that's something Angel's going to do, and it's going to be really funny because I'll catch him in the act. It'll be hilarious. We're having a draft today. Leighton, we have a draft.
Yes. Football.
It is the football draft, the NFL American football draft, in honor of the Super Bowl this week. I'm so sad it's the final football game of the year.
It's going to be the biggest defeat, too. Eagles 1,000, Chiefs 0.
I'm going to be honest. I'm really feeling the Chiefs.
Chiefs are a big L. Literally walking L.
Every single prediction I've put on this show has been incorrect.
Sounds good.
I said that a couple weeks ago, I go, oh, and welcome to Chaotically Intolerant. Today is Monday, and the Jaguars are facing the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. Wrong. The next week, I said, welcome to Chaotically Intolerant. It's Monday, and the Bengals are headed to the Super Bowl. Wrong. And then you go, and the Eagles, and I said, shut the fuck up. I don't care. And then I said, I'm feeling the 49ers. So you know what? I'm feeling the Eagles. I'm feeling the Eagles.
It's too late. You already said you were feeling the Chiefs. So
go Birds, baby. Go Birds. Go Birds.
Eagles fly.
Fly. Yep. Fly. Eagles fly. Hell yeah. But our football player or our football draft, I can see Leighton on the document right now looking at it. We have one player, one team, one game, one coach, and one uniform. So this one, I mean, the only one I think that I could take from you is maybe the uniform. But besides that, like nothing else. I don't really see me doing anything else from you. Let me pull up the random number generator. It looks so much better now. I'm so happy that we're on StreamYard. Love you, StreamYard. Pick a number between 1 and 50, Leighton.
I'm feeling confident. 47.
Hold on. Share screen. 40. You're taking 47?
Yes.
Bad number, dude. Such a bad number. I'm gonna go. Should I do it?
46. Go for it.
I'm gonna guarantee myself a win. I'm going 46.
That's about to be 48.
7. It is 7.
I was on the wrong side of the spectrum.
You suck, dude. You blow. You're terrible. You're trash.
You're gonna be trash and choose second pick.
I'm gonna go first. I'm actually going to drop my pick in the chat once I make it. If Carla, you just want to write that down and send it in with the notes, that would be awesome. What do I go first? Now I have to be. This is a tough one. So, uniform. I think I'm going to go uniform. This is the thinnest topic for me. This is the one that I could take from you. This is honestly one of my favorite uniforms of all time. It's the prettiest uniform. I actually don't think I'm taking this from you. I'm going to go the Pat the Patriot red New England Patriots uniform. It is their throwbacks.
Yeah, I didn't have anything close to that.
Here, I will. Do you know what it looks like, Leighton?
Somewhat.
It's the red with it's the red and white uniform. It is one of the sexiest uniforms of all time. I love it personally. Some people hate it. Some people think it's ugly as hell. I absolutely love it.
To be honest.
One. At the Patriot uniform. Okay. Leighton, you have 2 picks in a row now.
Okay. I guess I'll go with uniform just to get it out of the way as well. And I'm going to go with the current black and green Jets uniform. I kind of just like how simple it is. And I do like that green helmet with it.
Kind of ugly, bro.
Bro, suck my balls.
You could have gone with. I mean, there's a number. There's a number of uniforms that are better than that. The throwback.
Black and green looks good, bro.
The throwback Buccaneers jersey. The creamsicle colored jersey.
Why would you want to be creamsicle? Dude, I think you're the one who's got it twisted.
Hey, that's a sexy jersey. I love that jersey. The I hate them, but I love them. This is not something I would draft. The Bumblebee uniforms for the Steelers. Those are awesome. They're terrible, but they're
Yeah,
awesome.
I think you're the one who's tripping here. You
I
know,
wouldn't
I'm
draft
there's,
it.
There's great picks besides the Jets, but all these throwback uniforms that are just like, what the? I think you're
mean,
tripping.
What about the Bengals white hot uniforms?
I do like the Bengals white ones.
The
However,
white ones?
the creamsicles, bro. Oh,
I mean, the Steelers home uniforms too. Just the gold, the black and gold. Those are great. Or I don't know if those are the home uniforms. Running a little long. Yeah.
Anyway, so my second pick, I'm gonna go with team, and I'm gonna go with the. Does it need to be a specific year? Because I put that in case it matters. Okay, I'm gonna go with the 2000, this first Super Bowl winning Buccaneers. I think it was 2002-2003 season.
You have to figure that out. You have to figure out what year you guys want to see.
I believe it's 2002.
As a fan, you have
No, because the reason it bothers me is because the Super Bowl is played in the year after that season is. So I believe it's the 2002 season, but the Super Bowl itself was played in February of 2023. Yeah. I mean, either way, the team was pretty good around those like 2 or 3 years. So everyone will get the gist.
That was Tony Dungy's team. He built that. He went to the Colts and won a Super Bowl with them. I'm gonna wait to do team. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go. Oh, I mean, this has to. I mean, these can't be pandering picks. I'm gonna go player. I'm gonna go favorite Colt of all time. He broke my heart, but I still love him. He's my white whale for podcast guests. I think anybody can guess him. I get emotional when I talk about him. I have a special connection.
Nick Foles?
Yeah, of course. I have a special connection with him. I understand him. He's a very complicated human being. I'm going Andrew Luck. I grew up with him. He basically, that was really when I started watching football, was when Andrew Luck came into the league. And he was the messiah of football. And he left us, sadly. Still get sad. You know, it was like my childhood, you know, and it just like was cut off abruptly. It's not like I just got to, you know, watch him retire. So that was sad. Bro, sometimes the Mac, bro, fucking pisses me off. After player, I'm gonna go with a game, and I hate to say it. This is my favorite game. I'm not picking a Colts game. I'm not gonna go all Colts here. I'm gonna go with the 2021 divisional round Chiefs-Bucks. Or Chiefs-Bills. I'm sorry. 2021 AFC divisional round. Greatest game of all time. They scored like 1 billion points in the final 2 minutes of the game. How can you that can't be left off the list? It can't be.
Throwaway pick. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The greatest game of all time? You're on crack.
I guess. Okay, so I've picked uniform and team. I'll go with my game. I'll do Super Bowl 52. That's, you know, Nick Foles beating the Patriots, just because that was one of the best experiences I've had watching a football game. So that's why I choose that one. And then my coach, funny that you mention it, because I'm not this far into football where I know all the coaches, but I actually had Tony Dungy as my option. You know, first African American head coach to win a Super Bowl. Yeah, he led the Colts for a while, led the Bucks as well. You know,
He won the Super Bowl with the Colts.
yeah, that's fine.
He also
carried
does
your
not
team.
like transgender people.
Okay,
So.
even cool.
What were you gonna say?
I'm kidding. Unless
He had a
so,
scripted response there that I think you expected me to say something else, and then you were gonna say even better. But then you were like, "That's not what I thought he was gonna say."
the audience can make it what they want.
I am not cutting that. That was hilarious. All right, I'm gonna go coach. How can I not? How can I not go with Andy Reid? Andy Reid is hilarious. He was a former Eagles coach. He took you guys to the AFC Championship, or the NFC Championship, 6 times.
Don't care. Old news. Better get steamrolled by his old team.
Oh, brother. I don't want to hear an Eagles fan talk shit about Andy Reid. That's disgusting. You make me sick. Have I gone with a team? Oh, I haven't taken a team. Well, I mean,
2022 Colts.
God no. God
2021
no.
Colts.
God no. No, I'm gonna take the 2013 Indianapolis Colts. Went to the divisional round that year. They lost to the Patriots, but they came back against the Chiefs, down 30 points at half, or 27 points, I think. They won the division that year. I mean, it's Andrew Luck, it's T.Y. Hilton, Reggie Wayne was there, I think. I want to say Reggie Wayne was there. I mean, listen, I could go through and name almost every player from that team. So I'm going the 2013 Indianapolis Colts. All right, Sam came into the room saying good night. That's my personal. That's when I think of football. I think of that team. I think of that year, 2013. To be honest, that was Peyton Manning on the Broncos. That was Andrew Luck. That was Tom Brady on the Patriots. That was, I think that Super Bowl was Broncos Seahawks.
Broncos Panthers, I think.
No, that was 2015.
Okay, then
You're just dead wrong.
I know there was a random Ravens 49ers in there.
That was so that was 2012 season. 2013 season. I meant the 2013 season Indianapolis Colts. That means it's a 2014 Super Bowl. I hate that.
Exactly, and you're trying to dog on me for my years with the Bucks. Eat it.
Well, no, I got the Colts years right. I just got the Super Bowl wrong. That was Broncos Seahawks. That was Russell Wilson. Awesome. Leighton, your final pick.
Okay, I'm gonna go with player. Obviously, I basically only know Bucks and Eagles players, and I'm gonna go with. Plenty of people will think this is a throwaway pick, just because you either love him or hate him. I'm gonna go with Mike Evans, and the reason why is he's not the greatest player of all time, nothing like that. However, he's now the player with the most straight seasons of over 1,000 passing yards, and that was through some horrible Bucks years, like 2.
He's a great wide receiver.
He is a great wide receiver, and he's always there for the Bucks, and for that, I can respect him enough to put him.
Let me
my
name some players that were still out there. Tom Brady.
Yeah,
was
why
still
would
out
I?
there.
Yeah, but it's then I'm just pandering. I have to choose someone that means a little bit to me. Andrew Luck literally can make you cry at the sound of his name.
Yes, it can. It actually does. It makes me emotional.
Mike Evans has been a Buck since I started watching
Okay,
football.
I get that.
He's always been there.
I get that. You gonna cry, Leighton?
Nah, he doesn't mean that much to me.
All right, I'll go over the picks. Alex, Pat the Patriot, Leighton, black and green, current Jets uniform. Garbage. Leighton, 2002 Bucks. Alex, Andrew Luck. Alex, 2021 AFC Divisional. Leighton, Super Bowl 52. Leighton, Tony Dungy. Alex, Andy Reid. Alex, 2013 Indianapolis Colts, and Leighton, Mike Evans. Also, our draft went into overtime. Crazy. First overtime of all time. Leighton won by 1 vote, which clearly he used his 10 fucking...
I only used, I think, 2
his 10
spare-
emails.
2 or 3 spare emails.
He used his 10 spare emails to
everything's
stuff the
spare.
ballot.
You
Stop
can
the
use-
steal, Leighton.
You
Stop
can
the
use 10
steal.
emails too.
Stop the steal. Voter fraud.
Okay,
Voter
well,
fraud.
I wouldn't be so invested if I didn't obviously deserve the win. So
I mean, you didn't deserve the win, so you only got it because of Panda Express. So
exactly, and that's why I picked first.
shut the fuck up. All right. Thank you to everybody for listening. Oh yeah, if you watch my stream Saturday night, tough night, 24-10 loss. My dad kicked my ass. I think I might do a computer versus computer stream the night before the Super Bowl of Eagles and Chiefs. So just see, maybe I'll predict the Super Bowl winner. I don't know. But thank you to everybody for listening, and we will see you guys next week. Oh, we didn't do numbers. Shit. We got to do that because I don't want to keep Carla too long. Number wheel.
Hey, go with 47 again.
Carla, drop a random 100 or random number in between 1 and 100 in the chat. $27. I'm going 29. So great minds think alike. Here we go. 1 to 100. Somebody. Wait, what did Leighton say? I forgot what he said.
47.
I actually have to take these down. Numbers
Put it in the
history.
chat.
47. I have to add I'll add that later. I'm going 29. 29. Here we go.
Big money, big money. Spins for a while.
80.
So
80.
lame. Like we aren't
It's
even on
always
the same
high,
half of
bro.
100.
It's always high. Oh my god, dude. That's so fucking frustrating. All right.
L wheel.
Yeah, L wheel. Thank you everybody for listening. Love you, Leighton. Love you, Angel. Love you, Carla.
Love you, Alex. Love you, Angel. Love you.
That must be
Carla.
weird for her to hear. We say that after every episode. So thanks everybody for listening.